I watched the actors, almost fully immersed in the show. They needed work on a few lines. I made some mental notes. You'd think I was happy living out my childhood dream like this. It was going to be the first scene I fully directed on my own. A moment I've waited for years. And yet I wasn't happy. Or I was, but the anxiety overwhelmed me even more. I knew in just 10 seconds I would have to get up and share my notes. I would have to criticize their acting, insult them in the process, and risk making a fool of myself with stupid notes. I could feel my heart rate rise. Every thump was a pin falling in silent. I couldn't take it. What if my ideas were stupid? What if I hurt their feelings? What if I freaked out? What if I couldn't even speak? I don't want to get up. I don't want to be here. I never wanted to be here. I should have just stayed home and gave it a long time ago. I'm not made for this. I don't belong here. I am The stage went dark. I stumbled through the pitch black. A bright flash of light blinded me. I tried to speak, but I just stood there. I watched everyone stare at me, mocking me, judging me. I had plenty to say, but no words came out. I did the only thing I could think of at the moment. I left. I have this habit when I'm frustrated with myself or life in general. It's not good, I know, but sometimes I'll hit myself. Just a quick slap or two, just to ease the tension and frustration. I know it's not good, but I do it anyway. Usually after I'm done, I start daydreaming. I picture myself a sunglasses-wearing, cigarette-holding, badass gangster. Calm, cool, and confident walking back to the room. No worries in the world.
On the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. The head nurse spoke up, said, "Leave this one alone." She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad, bad to the bone. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad. Bad to the bone.
It was at this point I realized I'd probably benefit from therapy. It didn't work out. Things weren't great for me. I mean, I was doing fine in school and all, but I had recently hit a creative slump and I still had my anxiety. Of course, pretty soon I wouldn't have to deal with my anxiety as school would be cancelled for 3 weeks, and then until May, and then for the rest of the year. I could not have been more thrilled. Pretty quickly, however, I fell back into a usual pattern. Wake up, get coffee, try to work, be miserable. I was back in the slump, and whatever short-lived creativity I had was barely long enough to produce anything of value. I fell behind in my classes and could barely be bothered to try. A man was choked to death on the news by the police today, African American, 46. All it made me realize was that change could never truly come. How long has this been going on? Years, decades. This has been around since the 60s. At least it has inspired me to do more, but honestly, I question if I can even make a difference. And, well, I guess that is pretty much my junior year. I discovered I have very severe anxiety. Therapy does not help. Whenever I start being more productive, I quickly fall back into a state of existential dread, and change hardly ever seems like it will come. But, with all that said, I must admit, I'm an optimist at heart, and as such I'm inclined to look on the more positive side of things. Given recent news, it does seem like change may just come after 60 years or so. But we can't even agree on how to implement said change, but it can come. And it makes me hopeful not just for the world, but for myself. Maybe I finally can be more confident, more productive. But I feel like at this point, it's just my personality. Would I really be me without my anxiety? Let's be honest. This entire movie memoir hybrid would never have been made without it. I think there's a fair case to make about the creativities my fault can bring. But I won't decide that now. Right now, I guess I'll just keep on living my life and see where I end up. Wish me luck, I suppose.
What makes a man to roam? What makes a man leave bed and board and turn